Today we're going to talk about the habits you need to set yourself up for long-term career success. With any sort of career change, what is most important is persistent, consistent actions. I don't care how beautiful your vision board is or how smart your SMART goals are. We need to be able to take those ideas and concepts off paper and integrate them into your real life. And habits are the best way to create daily, weekly, monthly actions that help you take repeatable actions consistently in a way that actually help you achieve your goals. Hey, I'm Caroline from Caroline Adams Coaching, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 game-changing habits that are going to help you whether you're just embarking on your career journey or whether you are well on the path to creating it. And if you stick around to the end, I'm actually going to share a mindset shift and a way to think about your career change that will hopefully bring home the importance of using habits to build up these daily, weekly, and monthly actions that lead to where you want to go in your career. All right, so the first habit is to carve out time and space to focus on your career. Not on your to-do list, not anything to do with your current job, but focus time to plan out and take action on where you want to go in your career. And this is so important because it's just so easy to let the fog of our current to-do list and circumstances either deprioritize where we actually want to go in our career or have us think about our career plans from a very kind of small, contracted place. So carve out this time, make it a non-negotiable, protect it with your life because this is your life. So pick a time a week that works for you, make it a time of day where you are at your best and energized, and really create the space around it so that you can really look forward to this. What's most important is that you set this up in the beginning so that you can show up consistently for several weeks or months until it truly becomes a habit. It doesn't help you to set aside a half day, do it once and never again, or worse, not show up at all. If you need to have it be 15 minutes a week and then kind of slowly, incrementally grow that to be longer, great. So I invite you to really make this fun. Make this time a really soft landing, make it celebratory. Maybe it's on a Friday afternoon at cocktail hour with a glass of wine or a shot of bourbon. Maybe it's a Saturday morning with a cup of coffee. Go sit on a mountaintop and sit under a tree. Whatever works for you, really have some fun with this and make this enjoyable time. And the more you enjoy it and can look forward to it, the more it's likely to actually become a habit that you can continue to uphold. And the beautiful thing about carving out just a little bit of time each week, let's say that it's an hour a week. That hour exponentially compounds when you spread it across 6 months, a year, or years, because these are habits that hopefully will guide your entire career and life. And so if you think about using an hour a week to put down on paper what's most important to you, where you want to go, and then having conversations with the people best positions to get you there, that's 52 conversations, if you're doing it right, with the people best positioned to help you get what you want. All right, so the second habit is around mindset. You know I can't do a video without talking about mindset because mindset runs the show. And this second habit is really practicing the habit of giving yourself permission and honoring what you already know for yourself to be true. It's really, really common in the beginning, especially if we're making a big departure from what we've been doing, to be looking outside of ourselves for all this validation or confirmation that we're on the right path or confidence that we can do something. And rather than look externally to our loved ones or our colleagues or even a coach, I invite you to practice first honoring and validating what you already know to be true. You wouldn't be watching this video if there wasn't something inside of you that is telling you that there is something bigger, better, and different for yourself. And so just practice listening to that. And of course, it's important to surround yourself with the people that support you, but hopefully you hear the shift between first validating what you already feel inside of you and then going after the people that support what you already feel versus feeling something and then looking to external validation to see if what you feel is correct. Big difference. If you start practicing this now and make it a true habit, this is a habit that will serve you for your lifetime. Our third habit is really crunchy and really tactical for you people who like to plan. The third habit is revisiting your goals. Now, I've talked about visioning and goal setting in other videos. I'll include those links below. What I'm talking about now is once you set them, just revisit them, and revisit them early and often. Don't wait until mid-year or even end of quarter, especially not November. I encourage you to put your goals somewhere big and bold, and especially in the beginning of the year until they truly become habits. Look at them every day. Here's the reason I ask you to do this. I want you to put them somewhere big and bold where you can see them. And as you create your daily to-do list, don't create your to-do list as we often do from our email inboxes or from the meetings we were just on, but create them through the lens of your goals. And what's going to happen when you do this is that you're going to find a whole lot of stuff that normally crowds out your to-do list that feels really urgent and important is actually neither, and it's just going to fall off. And so looking at your to-do list through this lens of where you want to go in your career is actually not only going to make your current job, make you more effective and strategic in what you're already doing, but it's going to help you use your current job to move yourself forward much faster. Be super critical about your goals. And I don't mean in a negative way. I mean in terms of really asking yourself, is this still the right goal? As we move along the path and take action, our goals are going to evolve and change. And so be asking yourself, is this still the right goal? Do I still want to end up where I thought I wanted to end up? Is this goal set up clearly enough that I can actually track action? Have I been celebrating? Celebrating is probably a habit in and of itself, but celebrate your successes on the way to those goals. And last but not least, give yourself permission to drop goals off entirely. When I shared about my 2020 failures, one of the things I shared was I had set a goal last year that even as I wrote it down on paper, I wasn't fully committed about whether that was the year that I wanted to achieve that goal. And it took me about 6 months of revisiting and thinking and a whole lot of self-flagellation and a whole lot of energy drain to finally realize about 6 months in, you know what, this ain't the year. I'm not going to do this goal this year. And the time and space and energy that opened up by just allowing myself to drop that goal because plans had changed and refocus that energy on the activities and goals that were much more aligned was a total game changer. So create the space to really make your goals a living, breathing thing through habits. I promised in the beginning I'd share a mindset shift that hopefully will change the way that you think about career change in general. And first, the limiting belief, and that is that career change is a destination. When we think about career change this way, we actually miss out on a lot of opportunities to make immediate changes internally and externally well before we've figured out exactly where we want to go. And it also puts a ton of pressure on finding that magical thing that's going to transform our lives in a blinding flash. Now, I truly believe in finding that lane in life in our career that actually is much better aligned, but I'm a big advocate in making those daily, weekly, monthly changes and using those as building blocks that not only bring us fulfillment, satisfaction, enjoyment, whatever you're looking for, much easier, but also as building blocks to build towards things that we might not see immediately now, and they might not be obvious to us, but are actually the better career choices for us. So those are my 3 game-changing long-term career success habits. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what questions you still have, as well as any habits that you found essential on your career journey. I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, go ahead and throw me a like. Subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos, and I'll talk to you soon.